Assalamu alaikum, lovely people, and welcome to today's MATIC video update. And very quickly, join us on the Discord. We have a channel called MATIC, and we have amazing community here, and people love to talk about things and share their own opinions as well. And look, the people are sharing their charts. People like to talk about the coin itself. I like to talk about the coin because it's freaking amazing, right? Now, I want to talk about this update, and I want to turn on, the 10 EMA. And so far on the monthly, guys, the 10 EMA seems to be very well respected right now at the moment, and it bounced off the 20 out of there. Now, I do want to dive into the weekly time frame as well and look at the 20 on the weekly. Look where the 20 is now. Basically, on the weekly, you lost the 10 EMA, and now you're looking to go down to that 20 EMA right there. Do you see that? So, can it happen? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually happens like this one. Actually, I just noticed something on the weekly time frame. I'm just gonna go into the weekly time frame and talk about this one. Maybe you have an evening star, so next week you're actually gonna see some dumps to the downside as well. If you close like this, there's one day left to close, and that's a very clear evening star. Now, my take about this one is that you're just gonna come down to this red line right there, which is the 20 EMA on the weekly, and you just go down, touch it, and then from here you bounce off it and then continue back to go to the 3.1 as well. So necessarily don't think the correction is over. I don't really think so. And but time will tell. And one more thing that I want to also point out is Bitcoin as well. So if Bitcoin actually starts to go up, Matic is going to follow along, and we might not just get down there. But then again, remember, those candlesticks actually really work, and you cannot actually say anything. So previously, for a recap, we had this head and shoulder pattern right there, which is playing out, and its technical target is down to the 1.9, which hasn't really been met. And within this, what's happening on the daily is that you have a very small tiny bullish candlestick known as a bullish harami candlestick. I'm just going to go into the Google right here, and I'm gonna write in bullish harami candlestick pattern right there. Even this is being formed in the Bitcoin as well, at the Bitcoin chart. So I'm gonna open this image up for you. So you see, when you are in a downtrend like this, you make one big bearish candle, and then the next candle is actually bullish candle. So this is actually a good, you see, you had a bearish cross though. You had a bearish cross right there. Even the 55, you are below the 55 on the daily. And you, according to this candlestick patterns, you are making it. But let me tell you one more thing is that it's not necessarily that you actually are going to go up. This can be invalidated. Okay, it could be invalidated considering the fact that you still have this drop left, tiny drop left, that could be invalidated as well. And from here, if you just go a little bit down, bounce off there, I do believe there's a very big level of support right there, big level of support. And as a matter of fact, if you talk about the supply and demand topic a little bit, then this to me seems like a very big area of a demand. People are demanding for the prices to come down a little bit down there. And basically it's a very simple rule. Supply is up there, the demand is down there. The demand basically means that people are saying, hey, we need the prices down here, bring the prices here, we want to buy. So basically people are going to be buying at the 1.9, and that's just how it is. But is it gonna go down there? I don't know. Maybe it won't go all the way down, but it could, because on the weekly, still do not ignore the the evening star. You do have the evening star, and when it appears on an uptrend, that means that next week you do have some downfall pending, and maybe the next week could be a little bit of a downfall, and then from here continue. But remember, the good thing is, on the weekly time frame though, we are still in an uptrend. You end up like this, just going in a waveform, up, down, break out of an ascending triangle, come back for the retest, and continue to the 3.1. So we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out completely lost. And yes, we still are looking to go to this $6. Where did the moon go, guys? Did my moon just disappear? Well, that's that's actually quite weird. I don't know where the moon went, but basically my price targets is still the $6 in 2022. My prediction, okay, my own prediction, because it is still on a journey. Remember, we have this fib retracements from there to there, and look what it's gonna find support. Even this is telling you it can find support at the 0.786. Do you see that? 0.786, 1.952, and that's also where you have the ascending triangle support line, and then you have the 20 EMA in here. So that's a very strong level. Lose the 1.9, then we're going to entertain the idea of going back to the 1.5, and that means that you're also going to lose this ascending triangle, which is going to be suck basically. That means that this is a fake out, and then you just roll over to the downside. That would be actually very, very weird, but I don't see that. In order for us to entertain the idea of the 1.5, you have to lose the 0.786. So we're actually quite safe. It's still looking very, very, very good. And keep in mind that you also have this trend line. Do you see? This trend line is moving up like this. So it's just another wick. Touch the trend line, touch this one, touch the 0.786. You're also in the buy demand zone. So for me, 1.9 is a strong area of support. And that's it for today's update. Let's see if it can go to 1.9. Still looking good here. Not really bad on the charts as well. And I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.